The final week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Trying to get their hands on another one.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside. But let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
Good shit.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On the return, Carter. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
31-yard.
Bad part of the game. Made that bad part of the game, man. What are you waiting on? Oh, that boy ready. That boy ain't really ready. We finna see.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, already playing.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Get him, boy. Oh, it's gone. It's over.
He's got the 1st down.
Oh, he's playing like that today? Oh, come on,
Texas
man.
Just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 38. They give him a gain of 38.
1st down.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, When guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yes, sir. Got him. Said he get that block, boy. Let's go. Fucking go.
Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans
good first drive. That was just a good little first drive right there.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Steelers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, man.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 1st and 10 is Keller. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Bernardrick McKinney.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Roethlisberger. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
He ain't getting no yard for real. Oh, I make my money. Just gonna test him.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun.
They're gonna test the skill right quick.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me
that
that they
big
will
guy
take
though,
matters in their own
so
hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Colquitt on to kick as he
get a
sends it
return,
away.
baby. I see where I can go.
Here comes Carter. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Just pound him out, man.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting 2 touchdowns on the road.
I forgot I ran the lead.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. 20-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
That was some yard, too.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
I like what I see. I kind of love what I see right now.
Out of the gun, Watson. He may try and run for this.
Come on, man.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
9 yards.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson.
Damn, man. Hold your fucking ball.
Pressure too much here. He's going down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, the block, man. I'm trying to get
Steelers nothing.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Come, what the fuck? Come on, bro. No, Watson ain't got no noodle on, bro. I probably should have thrown a little something. That what it was.
When you start playing football,
noodle.
That's the first thing you're taught.
Damn.
Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the
Get
gun,
it,
it's
man.
Roethlisberger.
Don't try that shit, bro. Please.
And the defense has it covered. It's
you tried this shit
intercepted.
one time, bro. You don't get that
McKinney,
shit.
the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
No, I got hold.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
The Texans
Catch there by Kenny Stills, and he joined Houston last season and showed once again, as he has shown throughout his career, he can be a very reliable, good complementary receiver.
On 1st down, Watson. It's caught. Stills, right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Watson again. This is Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And it's third down.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. Watson on third down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to
Duke Johnson.
Yes,
His
sir.
third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest.
I catch him with
you.
it again.
Just
I
get
catch
it in
him
his
with it
hands.
again.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling
No,
okay.
Fight his ass. Tired of slump. Time a bit.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
Look at that, man. Let's go, man. Stop driving.
Averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Good shit.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
That nigga hurt.
Do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down,
fucked up there.
And he's got a noon one. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
He got leg.
And
he got
not
him
able to
dropped.
hook up there. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. He was pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Roethlisberger will throw. Ebron's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Just a mismatch. That's all that was.
once we hit halftime. As we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Good shit, boy.
His first touchdown here of the campaign.
You got some good little shit on. That's all that was. I go down the score. One play.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Texans 14, Steelers 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I be at 56 second in, I get the ball. This shit.
And Carter decided
this shit be looking ugly back
there. At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
now this is intercepted. My goodness.
God. That boy finna come back now.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And
thought
then
he had
the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top.
You can't do nothing for real.
Schuster.
Look at that, man. Come on, man.
Bats it away and it falls down.
Can't do nothing for real, bro.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. 3rd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Look at that.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
47-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Take that.
And Stills over the middle.
Good shit.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And on 3rd down, nickel formation here defensively.
I like me some on this play.
Back to throw, Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. He's got the first down here inside the
like that.
And he'll take this
Real
one
patient.
in for a Texans touchdown.
David Johnson.
Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try to
like
for
kick
one here,
60
get some
yards
points now, and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Man completes it to Smith.
He ain't gonna show them.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
Caught me down bad.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As
Bet
they
him
stop it with
so.
25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Put it
At
on.
the 20-yard line.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Scared.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw the
Damn it,
He'll
bro.
be hit and taken down at the 21.
Roethlisberger is sacked.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And that is
I don't know what's going on with that block animation. It's like it don't work or some shit.
Well, this
This
winds
shit.
up an empty possession.
Like I be
Everything
trying to
looked
do
okay,
the
he just
shit, but
never
like
got
it
the
don't
ball on
work.
target.
I
And
don't
knowing
know.
him,
Like
he'll be
you
disappointed
can't
with that
practice
effort.
that shit. Every time, I don't know if you just gotta let them do the shit or
for their
what.
next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Take off
And
your
he's
helmet and give me
in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
You like that? You like that?
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said at times,
word.
you absolutely don't. If
Easy,
the quarterback
man.
gets time and he heaves it
Yeah, easy,
downfield,
man.
Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
So we reach halftime and what's been
Sean
a fairly
Watson don't even gotta
one-sided
play
game
him
so
second,
far.
man.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
It's over with.
it's
Looking
the
over
Texans
with
in
right now.
front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
That look ugly. Wish I had a fast back. That's bullshit. A back. Fuck it, he gotta develop.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Let's see how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
That's funny.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down
I want
at
to
the
throw on the
32.
ball and shit.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now
like
3rd
me.
and 3. He can run for it, and he will. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
Shit.
He's going to keep it again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On 2nd and very short, Watson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
Second and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. They'll run with a former All-Pro. This is David Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Houston.
Good carry and pickup for a 1st down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle, but back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL in all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
A give, the first man through, Gillespie of the fullback. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will extend their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board.
Hey, that fullback, you playing now. He got 8.8 speed. You ran faster than some of these folks.
Decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Great day when the boy gets PT.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Roethlisberger. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
There's a catch by Juju Smith-Schuster, and he's hoping there's plenty more of that coming. 2019, not the year he expected. Lost his quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, early, dealt with a knee injury and missed 4 games, and his stats really fell. Just 552 yards through the air. But in 2018, what a big year he had then with Big Ben. 1,426 yards. He's hoping that the return of form of Roethlisberger leads to the return of form of himself.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Switch. 44.
Here's Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Playing hard.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger.
Oh, God.
The man right side of Smith-Schuster complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 34-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Like 5. Watch time. Tight end. No spacing. Show that bench release and go. Check. 3 down. 41, Mike. 41.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
10 yards.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall.
It's a turnover.
Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
46-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. On second down, Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
On the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Backup A.J. McCarron. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll try and run with their fullback. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. 2nd and 11. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Bud Dupree, a former 1st-round pick, in on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. That's complete to his running back Connor. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Ben to throw again. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
26-yard line.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Looking for the end zone.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games